Okay, the next unit area we're going to focus on is we're going to focus on this area right in here, putting the porch and deck on, stepping up into the stairs in the grade line. So we're going to go ahead and place this on the construction line. The first thing that we need is we're going to need the floor line. So I'm going to go to the dash line and I'm going to click here and find the floor line. Here's the floor line. And I'm going to take the floor line and I'm going to come all the way across to there. All right, I'm going to turn off the construction lines, and this line for the floor really should be a dashed line. Not sure why that did not come out. So there is my floor line. My window line is sitting right here. I can actually just use that line. I'm going to trim this really quick. Okay, so there's my floor line, my window line, and I'm going to go ahead and add my ceiling line, which is up here, and then we'll be done with our window, door, floor, and ceiling lines. So this is really important. They only go as far as the ceiling goes. I'm going to stop that line right here, okay, because there is no ceiling in that direction. And when I turn off the construction lines, I'll now have 3 lines. Window, floor line, window line, ceiling line. Okay, coming down, we need our porch and deck here. So here is the post for the porch. I'm going to go ahead and turn our construction lines back on, and I'm going to copy the other side of this post. And this is pretty simple right here. I'm going to go ahead and draw. I'm going to use the rectangle command and put it on the 0 layer and use the rectangle command and just copy right over it, these lines coming down. There's our post, comes right down to there. Again, turn our construction lines off and we can see the post for that. All right, we do hatch that in. We're going to hatch that in solid. So I'm going to click on my down arrow here. We want a solid hatch right inside there, and we'll click close. Okay. Now we're going to start the porch and deck. Okay, right over here, we are going to come down we're going to come down 6 inches. No, we'll do 4 inches below the floor line because we need to step up into our house. So I'm not sure how you want to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and use the offset command. Type in 4, enter. I'm going to offset this down right to there. I will delete that line here in a second, but this is going to be the top of my deck. And it's going to come across just like that. I don't need this line anymore. There's the top of my deck. And now I'm going to offset this down 9.5 inches. Because this is a 2 by 10. 9.5 inch. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill that in. You're going to see here, there's my 4 inch. We're stepping up into our house. And then we're going to find this spot right here where the stairs are at. So there's the top of the floor. I'm going to extend this line over a little bit so it's just there, and I'm going to now offset this down 7 inches. 7, enter, there, and we're going to do one more for 7 inches here. So now I have 2 steps. I'm going to step up here, step up there, and I no longer need this. Okay? The tread is 11 inches long. So I am going to draw a line and offset it 11 inches. So we'll turn this off. We're going to draw a line basically right at the edge here for the step. And we're going to offset. Let's turn our hatch off. Let's put this on the hatch layer. It's now on the hatch layer, and let's turn the hatch layer off so we can see what we're doing. Let's turn this off as well. Okay, so we need to offset the step is going to be 11 inches, and we're going to offset this way. And we're going to offset one more time. Okay, there's our steps. You don't see it now. I'm going to pull this down to here, Okay, and then we are going to take this line and extend it over to here. I know it's a little bit complicated, but you can see here as I start to clean these up, I turn things back on. We'll have 2 steps here like that. Go ahead and turn. We're going to step up one time, 7 inches, 11, then step up there. I'm going to put my dimensions on here for you so you guys can see it. I'm going to trim this off, even though that's a dash line. Can't see it. Okay, and I'll put a couple dimensions on here so you can see this. There's 7. We need 11. Actually, that should be 11. That's a mistake. Let's pull this out 4 inches. And we'll extend these. There we go. 7, 11. We also are going to have it right here. This is going to be 9.5 inches. Okay, takes a little bit of time. I'm going to turn my 0 layer back on, and I'm going to turn the hatch back on, and you can see there it is. The only thing we don't need is we don't need this line going through here, so we're going to get rid of that right there. So we're going to step up into the house, and there we go. The next we'll do the railing, and you should be set.